Hey everyone, so the new update is finally here and I'm so excited. Now before you continue, I do want to say before you comment something like, oh, the update isn't here for me yet, you're lying, make sure that you're on the right server version. You can do that by checking the bottom right where it says server uptime. Now anyways, we got a lot to talk about, so let's get straight into the update. First of all, as you can see, the grass changed, so we now have this new grass texture on the ground. And then on the trees, we also have a new texture. It's the texture we already had from the gardening update. Now, going into build mode, we have a new coconut palm tree, then some folding lounge chairs and beach chairs, a pile of seashells, and the description says a pile of seashells freshly collected from the sandy beach. And then, should I try and say that? She sells... Never mind. Anyways, moving on. We have a life preserver mirror, then a striped towel or a beach towel, a beach wagon, and you can actually carry toddlers in it if I'm correct. Then the lifeguard tower. Now we do have a preserver ring. You can actually attach it to the sides right here. As you can see, it will create a little loop. That's amazing. So let's attach them. We have a new radio, and I think it looks super cute. Then another sun chair. Then this hot dog pool float. Now, the pools, you guys, I need to talk about the pools, but before that, let's continue with the items. So the hot dog right here looks very nice, and actually if you go on the hot dog, this is the way you actually sit on it, which is amazing in my opinion. We have a pair of slippers. You can't wear them, but they're a nice decoration. Then sunscreen. There is a new vehicle, and it's a motorcycle with a side vehicle next to it, which looks super cute. And then there's also the version for toddlers, which I think is an amazing addition to the game as well. We have a $200,000 Rip My Money beach buggy, a pineapple plant, and then we also in build mode have a new little pool and slide, which is super cute as well. And before I forget, if you go to decorations and you go to the fire extinguisher, you can actually use it now. So if you pick it up, you can now use the fire extinguisher, which is a very nice addition to the game. Also the sunscreen, you can take it, you can put it on if you wish to do so. So it comes with a nice little animation of you rubbing on the sunscreen. Also your feet, don't forget your legs. So there you go, all covered up. Then for the new vehicles, so this is the $200,000 beach buggy. It's very shaky. I don't quite know why it's so shaky, but it's super sensitive. And taking turns in it is a little bit hard. Kind of feels like driving the limousine in the game. Then the motorcycle, you can actually drive around with a friend next to you, which is a super cute addition and is perfect for the summer. I think this is my favorite new vehicle. Whoops, and I just crashed into the sign. Of course I just did that. Changing into a toddler, and this is just the cutest thing. You can drive around as a toddler with a cute looking teddy bear next to you. This is literally the cutest vehicle that we have in the game, and I will probably start using it. I think you can also use it as a teen. Let me test that out. Oh yes, you can absolutely use it as a teen. This is amazing. I love it when my legs cramp up like that. It's, yes, very amazing. Also, the coconut tree, if you click it, you can actually harvest a coconut from it now. Let me just take one. Yeah, you kick the tree and a coconut falls down. Now you need to cut it, so let me just place it down, get a counter. And once you cut it up, you end up with a very nice looking coconut drink. I think it looks super cute for summer. I'm just gonna place it on the counter right here. Same thing with the pineapple. You can actually take it, go up to a counter and cut it, and then you end up with pineapple slices that you can eat. So placing that down, taking a portion, and then you have a pineapple slice. It's super cute. There's a bunch of new dances in the game, and I'm trying to like not be chaotic, but there's so much in the game right now that I'm having a hard time just like finding what to say. So we have the Bhangra. Oh God, sorry if I pronounced this wrongly, but that is that dance. We have Champetta, which is another very nice looking dance, of course. I love it. Then we have Vibe, which is just kind of you waving. If you like to do a Queen roleplay, this will be perfect for it. This is a leak. This was not supposed to be in the video yet, but you can do a Queen wave. You can do a shuffle, basically a run on the floor where, well, you're shuffling basically. And I think it looks amazing as well. There's the Bop, which is you throwing your fist in the air. If you like to protest, this is the perfect dance for it. We have Lil Frogs. Now, apparently this is a Swedish dance. dance that they do around Midsummer, which is a holiday that celebrates solstice, so when the sun is at its highest point, and apparently this is one of the dances that they do during that holiday. That is Sweden for you, I guess. And then there's the wiggle as well, and this is probably my favorite one. It's just so random. I kind of love it. Now, for the pools. You can now place a pool in your basement, but not only that, if you go to a higher floor, you can also place a pool on the first floor, on the second floor, on the third floor, on the fourth floor. So basically, you can now place a pool on every single floor. Now, the water changes a little bit if you're on a higher floor, but the pool in the basement is actually the same water as they are using for the normal pools. So if you jump into that, we are now swimming in my basement, and I can totally see people making traps with pools in their basement. This is not a suggestion, but I could see people do that. This is what the pool looks like on the higher floor. So the water is a little bit different because of Roblox limitations, but I think it looks great still. And the fact that we now have pools on multiple floors is just insane to me. We also have pineapple juice in the fridge. So if you go to quick meals, you can take pineapple juice out of the fridge. And then we have a new cake, which is the strawberry cream cake. I needed to get that correctly. I think it's one of the best looking cakes we had so far. Even if you take a portion, it actually shows the slices in the middle as well. And I think it looks so good. It's such a nice looking cake for tea parties and just like nice little get-togethers with your friends. And now we can move on to what else is new, because that is not all. This is actually a really big update, and we may have leaked some of it on the Hey BLOXBURG account. So Boomer's Fireworks is back. So for the people that were angry that one of the developers said we're not really gonna celebrate the 4th of July anymore, this is your little 4th of July area. You can be angry here with firework. And then going to the park, and we actually have an event in the park. Tom is back. Tom and the Beat Builders, and he's wearing the same shirt as me and the same shoes. I don't think this is a coincidence, you guys. But we also have a castle, we have places to sit. It will be an amazing place to come to with your friends. There's picnic areas. And then at the back right here, there's concessions which sells popcorn, corn dogs, which is something new, I think. There's so much food added every update that I keep forgetting like what's new, what's not new. And then raspberry slush and strawberry slush, but also popcorn. No sweet popcorn though, I miss my sweet popcorn. And I think the strawberry slushies look really nice, so got that one. Raspberry's my favorite. Moving on to the next updated area, and that is the beach. Starting on the side with the river, I like how they added little rocks at the side. I think it makes it look so much more organic looking. I just love it. And then this side of the beach just has like your own private towel and private seats. I feel like this is the private part of the beach, so I'm gonna yell at people if they come to this side and take my seat. This is my private part. And then of course we have the palm trees, the coconut trees. Moving on to the other side. Now the other side was leaked a little bit with the picture that we shared on Twitter. But there is a shower at the beach now that is actually functional. So if you stink and you don't have money for a shower, just come here and shower. These are changing rooms. However, I don't think you can use them as a closet, so you'll have to have an outfit already. And then this is the rest of the beach. So the sand color changed. It's a little bit lighter now, which I appreciate a lot. There's a lot of seats, there's towels, and then some of the stuff that was added in the update as well, like the lifeguard post, and I think you can actually sit in it. So if you want to roleplay as a lifeguard, this is your perfect spot to do it. And of course the rest of the beach, there's some more items from the update, for example the hot dog that we all are loving already probably. And then there is another update. It's not all, I'm telling you. Oh, someone forgot their sunscreen here. Can you actually use it? No, but that's quite a fun detail. Then over here, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? If you find this, you're amazing. And there's also crabs at the beach. As you can see, they pop up from under the sand and they look super cute. Hello there, little friend. I just love those tiny details like that. Like, we actually have a crab now. And I'm telling you, I'm loving this motorcycle a lot. I keep driving into trees, but that's not something new. If you've watched some of my videos, you'll know that I drive into trees quite a bit. And then the last part of this update is the observatory. So when you enter, you can actually enter it now, which is also insane. Oh, and before I forget, let me show you what the hill looks like now. It used to be a flat pane, but they actually added texture to it, and I think it looks so much better. So this is what the observatory looks like. it opens up when someone is looking through the telescope. So going inside, we have Dr. Astrobloxyticus, and he's actually standing on books because he's so tiny. There's planets floating around the sun. So BLOXBURG is telling us that the world is round. What a shock. And then the pictures on the wall are actually star signs and zodiac signs. I think that's a nice detail. And if you go to the telescope and you watch through it, you can actually see through the lens different types of stars. You can scroll through it, and once you reach one, it will say what it is and it will show the constellation. I think it looks super cool. I'm trying to find Sagittarius because I am a Sagittarius. I am lost. I found it! I found my zodiac sign. Now anyways, moving on, because that is not all here. And this room I think will be perfect for role players, because you can play as a teacher here and you can have your students on these benches, and there's actually a screen displaying some information about the world and about the universe, so it's pretty cool. And then moving on to the room next to it, and as you can see, my friend is already running on the globe. There's a globe, and if you run on it, it actually spins around. Now it was spinning quite fast, so we need to get the movement going. Hello Australia, hello Antarctica. But if you walk on the globe, it will start spinning, and I think that's a super nice addition as well. This room is very majestic, and the views from here are amazing. And as you can see, my friend Ryan has found a private door, or a secret door, and if you go down, you will lead down a star path and enter this room. Now this room is a zero gravity room, so if you jump in it, you will have a lot less gravity than you have in the game, and I think it's a really fun addition as well. And then on the other side, there is a deck where you can go out to and look at the amazing view over the city. I think this building got a massive upgrade, and I'm so happy for it. And I think that is all. So we got a new observatory, we got a new beach, there is stuff to do in the park. And then we got all of these new items for our plots as well, and some new foods that look amazing. So this is a very big update if you ask me. And of course the pool's on multiple floors. Amazing, especially the basement one is my favorite. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we also got a new logo for the game. And then a new image right here that says enjoy with everyone at the beach. I think it looks great. Great work to the artist. Now anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you're happy with the update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.